saw him during the RLCS League play where he was trying to finish off his own taps, now becoming more of a team player, but he can't quite fit his shot throw.
That's part of the maturing, as we were mentioning before. They are working together as a unit, looking for each other, creating opportunities. That is the kind of assist maker that Bluey is, and it's going to result in a goal. Chosette, the first goal of the final.
There is number one. It's not fast, it's not flashy, but it is crucial. Only 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in game one. PSG will take the lead. But we have seen just how easily they can give up that lead. Their series against who, especially the first few games, very sloppy at consolidating and capitalizing on their leads. G2 will want to see much of the same here. Off the backboard again, was immediately Kronovi. Turned on a dime up on the wall, and there's going to be Chaussette, forcing JNAPS to attempt to clear. Going to be a counter-attack, it's going to go in. 1-1.
Kronovi waiting upfield and redirects that towards the net, and I think that was a demo. The final player who was on their way back, not allowed to return, and the scores touch or a quality pass. The G2 will be looking on the back end of a deficit. This could be it, just shot now. Farah finds the net, point blank range, sends it home.
He's taken 5 so far this game, but none as good as that one. Lovely setup from Bluey. Pressure for as long as PSG have. Just consistent leaves it. Bluey missed it. Now needs to get back. He's forced to retreat to their net, to take control. And eventually just can't get out. Finally able to rotate back. Now Bluey. So goes slow. Very well played. Farah. He's going to be against JNAPS. Trying to save JNAPS, but JNAPS incredibly get that. Good pass. Farah moving towards the Bluey. Doesn't offer the fake. Attempts to be an option. Good go for the ball, but instead Chaussette will be on there. That was a bit of a dive from him, but because he's 3v2. Never going to be close. The follow-up to JNAPS isn't on target. Barely able to make contact. Halfway now played. Must now hold time for PSG. Scored their first goal in the previous game. Number one. Bluey leads down this time around. Chaussette off the backboard. Chaussette can get there. He's very difficult to take control of his JNAPS. Takes out some of his frustrations. Might just have JNAPS does it by itself. Hands the ball into the net.
It's JNAPS
can't make that whole time. It's going to be very difficult to do as well, but the bounce is nice to JNAPS. 2 players from PSG committed. They do get the ball to touch the floor. Game one to the Europeans.
Getting into the underdog as it goes into that game. It made it very tough for G2 in the lead. And looking very calm. We obviously see their reactions when they get those big wins. No more bigger than this.
PSG needs to find a way
still
back.
a long way to go. They're
They've got plenty of time
7
to really set up their chances. Chaussette gets over to Farah. Leaves himself in an option going to be where he does know
going to bounce back
in a much better position.
Or a Paris Saint-Germain going to keep that pressure on.
Goes solo. We already know how damaging Bluey can be when he has enough boost and has control of the ball.
Great job.
Farah launches long.
In the midfield, there was just so
Game winner from the previous match
to work with.
Rizzo. Trying to set up.
Aim for it.
A little bit too loose for Kronovi. Forced to rotate. Farah, nice block.
Touch towards the end, and that was
their own half, but needs to consolidate now.
counter-attacking play with Kronovi.
Incredible boost control and ball control. Takes out at least 2. Now G2 is in a great position, but PSG finally rotating. Rizzo wants to try and set up. JNAPS is still in position to set himself up. You keep going. He might go the entire way, but Farah is there just in time. Removes Kronovi just for good measure.
Coming up to that final minute, and in a similar storyline to the first game, the team that is behind us haven't had many opportunities to score.
That's an opportunity. Could have been played much better. Now Farah, yet another shot. It's slowly but surely getting closer to G2's net.
And if you can take away any of your opposition's chances, and that is a tough thing to do at this level because the pace of the game, there's so many opportunities and it's starting to flood for PSG. Chaussette levels the game.
It just felt like if PSG could hit a shot on target, they would level the game. Finally able to set themselves up at Chaussette.
And more common. And so therefore, when those defenders are jumping through, hit it behind them and their momentum will take them past.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the venue, the lights on the roof are about to turn on. Don't be too worried about that, however. It's just because we are starting to slowly close up shop here in DreamHack. However, we're nowhere near closing up shop on this stream. Still plenty of Rocket League left to play. That was almost an incredible start for PSG. They move forward, wanting to bounce back from their loss in game 2. Well set, trying to set up. It's actually been very difficult, especially when Rizzo's being hunted. The follow-up shot comes through. Chaussette has just done so much damage.
Chaussette cleanly struck that to the backboard, made it awkward for Kronovi, who made it even further more awkward for Rizzo. And again, Ferrer shooting behind the incoming defending Kronovi. Those pre-jumps, the way to beat them, hit it behind them or hit it under them.
Rizzo wanted to set himself up, couldn't quite get there in time before Ferrer took him out from the play. JNAP's trying to find Kronovi. Might be able to find him actually as Ferrer gets in front. Waiting just for the time being. PSG still sitting on their 1-goal lead as we head into 4 minutes remaining. Kronovi.
So
It's
smart.
gonna be so difficult.
Close.
Where do you even aim for if you're Kronovi? A team finds out that you just aim exactly where he did because he almost got the entire way, but PSG always leaving someone on the wall just in case they can get to it even quicker whilst using even less boost.
It's very underrated what Chaussette tried doing. Just people clear so close to the ceiling now. If you're waiting on that wall and you see them coming underneath the ball, you can jump off that ceiling because at the final moment you can make so many micro adjustments to allow you to cleanly intercept the ball.
Big clear from JNAPS. It's actually got Kronovi to aim for. Crow can do something. Just needed more power and a little more direction, basically to be a better shot in general. And G2 would have tied this up. That is much better. The second time of asking, Kronovi delivers.
Rizzo to Kronovi. Well, Kronovi to Rizzo, back to Kronovi. Just a nice little 1-2 play. And again, shooting behind the pre-jumping player. That has been the majority of these goals, and it's just due to the way they've adapted throughout DreamHack. Pre-jumps are the flavor of this month.
And they are finally being countered. Gibbs was right though. Rizzo just needed to start moving up that little bit more, become a link-up man at the very least. I think that just suits his playstyle so well. A great player for the setup, very delicate the way he goes forward. But not only that, he was very strong throughout the whole of Season 4 at demos. And if you allow him that time and space to just offload the ball and then go out hunting, he's going to do a lot of damage.
And part of the reason why Rizzo is a great assister is he's very aware of everyone on his team and where they are on the pitch. Very rarely do you see Rizzo's pass causing a teammate to slow down. They're always just in their normal driving path and they continue onto that ball and are able to shoot. This is a chance, Rizzo!
Oh, almost able to turn it in. Just required a little bit more boost so he could recorrect himself. Now Ferrer up against Kronovi. Kronovi does win. Now Bluey punts the ball long. G2 doing a very good job taking the ball down under their control. Almost a great setup, Chaussette. He would have needed a lot of foresight to be able to read that play, but still almost able to make it stick. PSG going for the team plays that they've been working on throughout the offseason and have utilized so well throughout this entire tournament. Continued now, G2 on the offense. JNAPS taps it up. I think he want to make it a little bit more heavy, but it's going to be followed up by Rizzo. Kronovi will find himself the final one back with Chaussette and Ferrer trying to play over the top of him. Bluey now available. Gets himself up high. Very difficult angle though. Now Kronovi just downfield very often. He'll try and tap away, but no one from PSG is really committed, so really done too much except to give G2 a little bit more space to work with. Bluey leaves. Ferrer calls him off quite clearly there. I've never seen someone just go, okay, it's all yours. Now off the backboard, PSG might be able to capitalize on their phenomenal communication and be rewarded with a goal. G2 stuck right now, and this is exactly how they conceded in game 1 to end up losing. They have to get rid of this ball, and they have to get rid of it very quickly because PSG has set up the siege.
They're just pushing the ball over and over again towards the G2 backboard. They need a clear to get past this zonal blocking at the midfield. Every time the touch comes out, there is someone on blue team blocking it and sending it straight back. Ooh, Chaussette!
It just seems like it's coming whenever PSG can set themselves up for a long siege. JNAPS, I watched him, he had 100 boosts. He tried once, he got blocked. He then aerial, he got blocked again. That is what happens when you are under siege. You get limited opportunities to clear, and if you can't make them happen, You are done.
So smart by Chazette. They're low on boost. So what do? You send it up as high as possible and hover with that ball. They cannot read it. They cannot compete with it. And he sets up his teammate in the middle. So PSG in these final moments with the lead. Can they hold it? 30 seconds to go.
Yeps, can't quite get there. 30 seconds remaining. G2 trying to find a way to break down PSG's armor. That could be an opportunity if Rizzo can take the ball away from Bluey. He's played the ball so well. There is the third goal. There is the insurance.
Chazette secures the game, and that pass from Bluey, the assist man for PSG. This DreamHack has done it again, and Chazette